Hey Aries, and welcome to your first half of December 2020 General Tarot reading. This could apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box, along with details to other relevant information. So first I'm going to say, please excuse the background noise. I do my readings outside in my greenhouse, and there is a light rain which sounds a lot louder on the roof of the greenhouse. All right, Aries, what I'm seeing here, first of all, I want to say that when I went to go start your reading, it was 3:33. So 33, 3, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Virgo may be relevant to you in your situation. And the song lyric, just the one lyric, so don't, I mean, the whole song may apply, but the part that says, I believe it's, I've got a girl crush, but the part I was hearing is, maybe then you'd love me just as much. So somebody may be feeling pretty salty about, I don't know, maybe a friend connection. It could be an employer-employee kind of connection where somebody feels jealous that somebody is getting more attention than the other, or more kudos. And it was weird. I felt this burning sensation in my fingers. So I don't know if somebody has burned their finger, or needs to be careful not to burn their hands or get shocked or something. All right, so then we also have 10-10. So there is quite a bit of completions going on here. Completions, expansion, and I also see the 7th house of Libra, so this could be court-related issues to do with marital affairs, open enemies, and I mean there's a lot of stuff that goes into the 7th house. Contracts, negotiations, the defendant. Anywho, getting into the cards, what I see here is that in the 10 of Swords, which very much so could be a air sign that you're dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. This could also be the house of self, because the 10 would break down to a 1, and it could be the house of Capricorn. Law, higher organizations of society. Maybe somebody is healing from previous wounds, you know, and I haven't ever looked at this card this way before, but it's almost as if there's life and growth coming from being hurt. Like this person is making something new of themselves, maybe reforming or transforming themselves after going through quite a bit of agony. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This could be related to family finances. It could be related to, I don't know, somebody who got married for money or began a partnership for money. Doesn't have to. The 10 again being Capricorn. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, though. When I see this wall here, in some way, it's almost like sitting on top of this archway. And archways typically symbolize a new beginning. Maybe somebody is holding up somebody's new beginning, or you can only enter if you know the password kind of stuff. Somebody watching, making sure nobody can pass through or pass by go and collect that $200. No, go straight to jail. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So to me, the 3 of Pentacles means it's more of a professional collaboration between people. I mean, it could literally be a connection between you and friends or family, but you're discussing or working on something of a more professional end state. It's almost like this person and this person can't agree, and this one is almost looking behind or the lookout to see if anybody sees the collaboration going in between these two. Maybe somebody is more domineering than the other. It doesn't look very equal here. It kind of looks sketchy, to tell you the truth. This could have to do with a Gemini also, because the 3 would relate to the house of Gemini, which is like immediacy, communication, letters, rumors, community, siblings. Then we have the Death card, Scorpio. Could be dealing with Scorpio. It's also the number 13, which breaks down to a 4, and that's curious to me because the house of Cancer, the 4th house, is the house of endings. Something here is coming to an end. The way it's known, or the way that it works, the way behavior patterns, or even positions of power, or yeah, something's going to be transformed and rebirthed in a different way, in a way that is probably more functioning than it is now. It may be that there was an ending in the past that was quite hurtful to you or another person, and they are transforming themselves, and they're going to come back and take charge, take lead. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you that's coming back to take charge or lead. This is also a Sagittarius. This is a spark of a new idea. Maybe somebody's got a new idea of who somebody is or what position they play in this dynamic. Then we have the Temperance. Like I said, Sagittarius, house of status. Maybe somebody's status is about ready to transform. Maybe the tables are going to turn, you know, the roles are going to flip. Maybe who was, you know, charging ahead and leading is now going to be led in this situation, however it applies to you, whether it be work, relationship, friendship, or family. We do have the King of Swords here, and it's a cock. Can't deny that. It almost reminds me of someone, okay, so this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This reminds me of somebody who is impulsive, startled, transforming. There's butterflies here. Some kind of information that's shocking that comes in that may change this air sign's perspective on things. To do with a Leo, possibly, or to do with an ending with a Leo, or just 8th house subjects, things that have been, you know, taboo. Maybe addictions is coming to light. Maybe somebody in this scenario didn't know another person had an addiction problem. Queen of Swords. So we got the King and Queen of Swords. This could also have to do with law. Maybe an attorney and a judge, or something along those lines. Somebody's created a mess for themselves. To do with partnerships, legal unions, contracts, open enemies. Is maybe it was somebody who led another person astray here. And because they didn't really care the consequences for everybody else involved as long as they got their way. They held certain pieces of information or truth to themselves and only shared, like lying by omission. Working on some kind of financial gain. Maybe they misrepresented a resume and claimed to be more qualified than what they were, or claimed to be something that they weren't. And it's almost like this is a tempter, and this came up in another reading. I can't remember which one right now. But like, okay, so what does the tempter do? They pander into the illusion of the person that they're tempting. But once the person takes the bait and they fall for the temptation, the temptee, the tempter who is, you know, pulling the strings and stirring the pot here, tends to just kind of like get out of Dodge before they can suffer any kind of harm. This could be a Cancer you're dealing with, or something to do with quietly manipulating or trying to get out of a contract of which travel or relocation is involved, or trying to find a way around explaining this to somebody. Then we have the Ten of Wands. I can't ever help but notice, like, look how fluffy and cute that cat is. It just looks so innocent. It's just a kitten. Doesn't mean any harm, but there's something hiding, lurking within it. Like, this is a disguise. Like, oh, look, I'm so nice and cuddly, and I'm going to scratch your face off if you get close enough. There's definitely some kind of third energy here, and this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's in cahoots against a fire sign, whether that be you or another fire sign. Somebody holds the key. Holds the key to the truth. And may be taking impulsive action due to feeling like they had been betrayed. Maybe they were promised something that they weren't given, and this person is now like going to be the person like, oh yeah, you're going to betray me? You're going to think you're going to one-up me? And they're very egotistical like that cock. And they are going to, you know, spur up. They're going to try and take this other person down and ruin whatever it was that they helped them to build. Yeah, they're pulling the pin out. This almost always just reminds me of a pin to a grenade. Like, boom. Just gonna blow shit up. Yeah, it definitely could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I'd be careful of this if, because it's like they're keeping this a secret. Whatever it is. They got little birds. They're working and collaborating, but watching. Listening to their higher self, and going to manipulate some kind of win, but I don't know quite, I don't quite understand if this is a win that is of integrity, or if this is somebody who is definitely manipulating for the wrong reasons. Yeah, something to do with a, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a mother, and receiving justice or calling the shots. Could be a Leo, or there is some kind of enlightenment that has come in. There's going to be energy or action taken towards an apology for possibly exiling somebody and putting, like, making the wrong decision in the past. It's like wanting to pick up and reinvest somewhere else without really having to say anything or suffer any consequences for it. I mean, somebody's barely afloat here, but they're going to get a new opportunity. A hunting we shall go. It could be an Aquarius who is on the hunt for the truth, to do with possibly a mother-child relationship and agony a mother is going through possibly, or somebody in the past who had something ripped away from them that probably shouldn't have. Again, could be another fire sign, or yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is some kind of sudden epiphany coming through about a judgment and secrets pertaining in that judgment. So it looks like there's going to be justice had in this situation. Like, let freedom ring. Let the whole world know that today is a day of reckoning. Ugh. Let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. So it looks like there's justice flying in, and it's going to come in out of nowhere. And it's because the person who was probably crafty in this situation, whether it be you or somebody else, ended up doing what they do best and betrayed their best allies and tried to throw them under the bus, or didn't honor their part of the deal. And so now they will be thrown under the bus. I think this might be similar to a reading we already had. But alright, Aries, that's what I have for now. I'm going to take this over to Patreon, and I'm going to clarify a little bit further and see what the potential outcome is. And I will also include a love reading. I hope to see you there. I appreciate your support. If this is where we part ways, I will see you soon. Please take care and make great decisions. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.